Again, and I'm back with more business news. And the big news, of course, is about the Ethiopian airline crash. And a growing number of airlines are grounding their Boeing 737 MAX 8 jets following the crash of an Ethiopian Airlines plane that killed all 157 passengers on board last Sunday. The disaster comes as just 5 months actually after a similar Indonesian Lion jet also plunged into the ocean, killing 189. This has resulted in fear and panic in the aviation travel space. Here's the list of some countries that have actually grounded their airlines. So in all this, what is the likely impact of this accident on both Ethiopian Airlines, Africa's aviation industry, and Boeing as a company? That's a question we posed to renowned aircraft pilot, Captain Mike Foley.
There'll be some reputational damage to Ethiopian Airways, which they will have to try very hard to rebuild. But I think that to be insignificant. I think so. Because seriously, Ethiopian Airways flies other types of aircraft. So as a pilot, I would not like to fly the MAX 8 until they have corrected this fault. And aircraft stalling simply happens this way. Aircraft, which are heavier than air machines, are kept in the air only by the air. They are kept airborne only by the air that we cannot see. That's what keeps aircraft. But in order to stay in order to get off the ground and to stay in the air until it lands, it must be flying at a certain speed. If the aircraft flies below that speed, the air cannot support it anymore, and it will stall, it will fall, and that is called the stalling. Now, when we are taking off, there are certain devices on the aircraft which change the nature of the wings, so we can get airborne at a lower speed. But once we lift off the ground, those devices are retracted because now we want to fly at a higher speed. And in the air, if we reduce below a certain speed, the aircraft will stall. We are trained on this during basic training, and we are also taught how to recover from a stall if it happens. What Boeing put on this new generation 737, the MAX, is something that took all pilots by surprise. Because first of all, the technology already exists, and somebody somewhere thought that they would like to make flying easier and install this. Unfortunately, when they install this, because it's a new thing, they've not had time to teach maintenance and the pilots what to do if these computers go rogue. That is, a computer, what happened in Lion Air's case was that the computer was reading a wrong message, making the aircraft think that it was going to stall. So the computer kicked in and was trying to correct the stall by putting the nose down. And the pilots were surprised because they knew the aircraft wasn't stalling and they did not know what was happening. So naturally from their training, they were just trying to pull the aircraft back. But the more they pulled back, the more the computer was pushing it down. You see, so that was what happened. And Boeing should have accepted that this was their fault. But Boeing is a powerful company. It also has its reputation to protect because there is competition. There are two major aircraft manufacturers, Boeing and Airbus, and they are both competing for the market, you see. So Boeing did not acknowledge this, and poor Lion Air was blamed for it. They blamed their maintenance culture, you see. But most of us in the industry, we knew this was not Lions, and we're very upset. We're really, really upset in our group. So now that it's happened to Ethiopian Airways, other airlines have woken up. Countries have woken up, and they are saying, no, we are not going to allow this. So now Boeing must repair their reputation. What will be the effect on Boeing? They'll survive. They'll survive. New aircraft, unfortunately, and as callous as it might sound, new aircraft from time to time have dramatic accidents.
In the early hours of Tuesday, March 12, crude oil went for $67.10 a barrel. Precious minerals, gold sold at $1,297.49 an ounce. Let's head to the commodity markets now. So we still stay in the aviation sector. We go back to the earlier report about the Ethiopian airline crash, and we've been asking, a lot of countries have actually grounded their 737 MAX 8 jets, and we are asking whether Ghana should stop airline from flying the Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft in Ghana, and that's our Joy Business polls. And so far, we have 148 votes coming in, and 51% saying yes, and then 49% say no. So that's the poll results from the Joy Business poll on whether Ghana should actually stop the Boeing 737 now that we know that they are flying on our airspace from entering into the country. All right, on that note, we pause for business today. I'll be coming back same time tomorrow for more business. But in the meantime, do log on to our website, myjoyonline.com/business for all our business updates. Thanks so much for your time. Once again, my name is Sandra Esinamapene. Do have a great evening.